2004 to 2009 SCAR series. What happens when you let nerds and MIT students design your rifles instead of veterans? Also, Barack Obama's your mama. Get Obama gaming.
Let me be clear.
Stimulus package.
That's what I do!
Boy.
The SCAR series is an iteration of rifles designed by Fabrique Nationale, FN. Too long of a history, maybe another time. However, a keynote to remember here is that it originally was an American company which went to France. They designed cars during that timeline, and then somewhere along the timeline they would move to Belgium, where they would go back to producing rifles, and down the line they would produce the FN FAL, which would be their most iconic and used rifle. The purpose of the SCAR was to be a short stroke gas piston rifle utilizing the 5.56 or 7.62 NATO cartridge, or as it's called, MK16 and MK17 in respective order. It would also boast tactical features like an ambidextrous design, foldable buttstock, cartridge bolt handle, Picatinny rail, interchangeable parts, so on and so forth. There is a ton of features crammed to this gun, which sounds like a good idea on paper, but just because it's a nerf deploy doesn't mean it's practical.
Nope. So, you know, the deploy sucks. We showed it who's boss.
The rifle became a concept in 2004, and it did participate in trials as a prototype. By 2006-2007, the SCAR would be tested to see if it could replace the M4A1, while also competing with HK's XMA and 416, which were also 5.56 NATO rifles. Competition was fierce. FN had to do something to get recognized by any US military branch for the rifle to be adopted. Believe it or not, even the almighty US tax dollar has its limitations. Reports show that the M4A1 suffered 886 stoppages, which would be the least of its problems when the rifle literally grenaded during live fire tests. I call this magic trick the Focus Pocus Receiver Explodus. FN SCAR with 226 stoppages, HK's 416 with 233, and XMA with just 126 stoppages. These tests were just endurance tests to see out of 60,000 shots how many stoppages would occur while continuously firing with the Beta C 100 round drum magazines. There were also tests done at Fort Bragg, North Carolina in 2007, I'll explain in a minute, which showed a myriad of other issues, mostly on the SCAR-L. On earlier models, both the SCAR-H and the SCAR-L would suffer from a weak buttstock locking mechanism, so the folding stock would flap around everywhere. Eventually this issue could be solved on later models. The bolt charging mechanism, especially on the SCAR-L, would be an issue, which would cause the whole firing mechanism to stop if your hand placement was incorrect or in some way in the way of the firing bolt charge handle mechanism. The SCAR-H wouldn't encounter this issue due to its ammunition and recoil preventing this problem from happening, so your hand would just move out the way because of the recoil. This was also the reason why the SCAR-H and the HK416 were more readily adopted than the SCAR-L. Yeah, unfortunately citations were hard to find for the data and the described information. There is an article written by Matthew Cox which was referenced in multiple forums and articles. However, the original article was removed, so I just used a video by Jeff Gerwich over at Modern Tactical Shooting. If anyone has better citations, please post them in the comment section. I'll pin your comment. Its service history is about as relevant as explaining to my mom what I did at work. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. The SCAR-H, which was adopted by SOCOM and more readily available than the SCAR-L, was barely implemented in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Yemen. It had more service time in the hands of YouTubers rather than Gen X and millennial US service veterans who participated in Iraq and Afghanistan. It's sad when your rifle is more relevant in video games than IRL service history. The SCAR project would be an overall disaster of a program. Too many guns competing for the same role, alongside with other firearms and their concept variants which were really out there. The SCAR-H would go on to be more readily produced due to it being more reliable than the aforementioned bolt charging handle design flaw SCAR-L. Wow. An SMG beat an assault rifle. What a surprise. Totally, man. Flabbergasted. Ah, God, this map is fucking awful. Nerf deploy number 1. And whoop-de-doo, what a surprise. I get beat by the fucking MP7. God, the only meta that exists right now is just the fucking MP7. Why is it so, like, ridiculously, like, doozy? It takes a doozy on everything. Holy fuck, it's unbelievable. Kaosaku, and that's Kaosake. Kaosake site. Weeaboo site, so yeah. Stock, this rifle just fucking sucks. Wow, nice trade. The HK416 would eventually supplant the SCAR variants alongside it with the M27. So how does it do in PF? The SCAR is unlocked at rank 16. Its damage range is 33 at 60 to 25 at 120 studs, a sluggish fire rate of 625 rounds per minute, either auto or semi. Ammo capacity is 30 in the mag and 120 reserve. The SCAR requires attachments. It's generally not a good idea to run the SCAR without attachments. Personal suggestion, there would be either the Reflex, Coyote, Bariska, anything that's not a scope, nor a shit sight. Folding grip, green laser, compensator, 223 Remington. It's an accuracy build, primarily focusing on sight accuracy. That's how I play with the gun. You can do whatever you want though. I also made this. And this. Don't question my life decisions. Thanks. SCAR PDW is unlocked at rank 32. Its damage range is at 36 at 60 to 19 at 120 studs. Its fire rate is 650 rounds per minute, either auto and semi fire modes. Standard ammo capacity of 30 in the mag, 120 reserve. Stock is fine. It's not the current M4A1 meta if you're using carbines. For casual play, I mean, it's okay, I guess, if you like pain, you're a sadomasochist. SCAR PDW. This is like a SCAR-L, but if it was a carbine. The 50% layout. Guns. Or the 60% of guns. Aw, fuck off. Take your predecessor ass out of here. It's time to show the AK that's made, the AKU 47 that's made out of the finest quality Chinesium. Time for the next high quality level of Chinesium layouts. I'm totally won't disappoint. I'm already on radar, so it's already game over. Don't worry about it. Yeah, finally works. But if you want something at least competitive, contraband, ammo conversions are overall banned in PF comp matches. If you're disgusting, either Reflex, Coyote, Bariska, Kaosaku, OKP7, anything that's flat with a sight reticle, compensator, folding grip, full stock, NATO 762 conversion. Its accuracy with a little bit more oomph behind it. I also made even more useless abominations. SCAR PDW. You travel from 2017, you expect a Mickey D's order to be 50% larger than what it is now. Hey, it says this on the receipt, but instead I get 50% of this. What is this shit? SCAR H is unlocked at rank 30. Damage range is 42 at 90 to 29 at 150 studs. Fire rate is 600 rounds per minute, either auto or semi. 20 in the mag, 120 in reserve of ammo capacity. It's a barrel rifle. It does what it's supposed to do. What do you think it does? This is not the other two nerf deploys I mentioned earlier. My personal suggestion, if you're a meatball or a toothpick of a human being, Coyote, compensator, folding grip, green laser, no ammo conversions because it's already a battle rifle. Why would you need an ammo conversion? It's a battle rifle. It works. I like it. It's good. Cool. It's awesome. Besides, the other ammo conversion is so shitty. It's like conversions are so awful. I would think that you're not using your brain cell right. Did your Mylon sheath shrink overnight? The Scar Hammer is unlocked at rank 72. Damage range is 32 at 80 to 21 at 170 studs. Fire rate of 650 rounds per minute, either auto or semi-fire modes. A solid ammo cap of 50 in the magazine and 200 in reserve. An absolute sentry turret when it comes to ammunition. The perfect rifle for your average LMG enjoyer. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, watch this. Even with 223 Remington, like, this is stable as recoil. I like Coyote because it's simple, it works. I don't give a shit. Like a Roblox part glitches out and you start seeing the Roblox part having a seizure. Yes, literally. Yeah, this is your average LMG enjoyer. You just shoot through walls and fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, see, woohoo. It just missed. That was the R700 user. Just blindly shoot. Yeah, you tend to like blindly shoot. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Attachments of choice, primarily reflex sight, compensator, folding grip, green laser, 223 Remington ammo conversion, which is optional since the recoil is barely affected by the sluggish fire rate. And finally, out of the family Rio is the Scar SSR, unlocked at rank 85. Damage range is 57 at 120 to 48 at 180 studs. Fire rate is 220 RPM. Mag capacity is 10 the mag and 16 reserve. My suggestion would just be add the skeleton grip and that's it. There's nothing really much affecting the handling of this gun, nor is it that important besides the ADS speed. It would be great if it could one-shot at all ranges, but instead it's just a cucked SVDS wannabe. No, you see. What am I saying? Yeah, it's, you know, with an SVDS, he's dead, yeah, but nah. This is a Scar SSR. A body shot is like just barely enough. This is a pretend sniper. This is not a legit sniper. This is a pretend sniper. Yeah, I want to be a SVDS, but you know, I want to have my faster ADS speed, even though it doesn't really make a difference. And just, you know. Fuck off, dude. This map is awful. God. It's just like, oh, 2-side spawn. That's it. Yeah, this map encourages fucking spawn camping. Fuck off. Just skeleton grip and that's it. It's good enough. Ooh, awesome. Watch this. Yeah. I bet there's teammates in the bottom. There's already a guy over there. Yeah, they're already coming to spawn. What do the enemy team does this? Why? And then it never happens again. Scar up. No, fuck this. Fuck this. This rifle sucks, dude. Just use any other sniper. So that's the Scar series. The Scar H is the only relevant gun in the variants. You do also have the PDW, which is very versatile when it comes to attachments. And as for the rest are already outmeted by the guns in the game, there's just too many options. And not that the community really cares anyway. I mean, I don't really care. But there's going to be some Abrams taint lover in the comments section that's bitch about the Scar and how it's actually really good. Oh, the Scar SSR is amazing. Its fiery is great. You just gotta get good, man, at doing your headshots. Holy shit, base spirals rifle, free collats. It's like free aim hacks, but you don't have to cheat. Holy shit. Not again. Finally. God damn, that was asininely bad. Oh, wow. I guess just don't aim. Wow, okay, that works. Gotta give more head. SCAR series may not be as versatile as the AK-12 series of guns, but at least not copy and paste as the AUG series, which could just be ammo conversions or attachment conversions. I don't know why there's so many AUGs. Please let me know why there's so many AUGs in the comments section. Rate this video, and yeah, please let me know, Shay007. I know you watch my videos because you are subscribed, so please do let me know. And where is my bong attachment for my beer? Melee.
Bong attachment for my beer.